All right, guys, I was gonna do a quick, I think I got close to 1,000 miles on these Freedom Off-Road UCAs for Gen 2 and 2.5 Toyota Tundras. So far, I'm like super impressed. I paid right around $400 for these. I think I might have mentioned that in another video. The initial quality out of the box, I was like, wow. I mean, these are probably like middle of the road upper control arms or whatever, but the hardened bushings were nice. This cap right here comes off to so you can grease the Zerk fitting, and it has a seal too on it, which is really nice, so it prevents any dust from getting in there. The ball joint is like a 555 OEM style, you know, ball joint, so it has a decent service life. I got this aligned like probably a week after installation, and the truck shop I went to, they got the caster to right around, I think like 4.5 or something, and the alignment was perfect, and so far it's been phenomenal. Now, what I could say for everyone who's on the fence about doing these, I have Bilstein 5100s front back on the middle clip, so it's about like 1.6-ish inches of lift in the front. I originally had the stock UCAs, but both ball joints on both sides were there was grease by the boot, and I figured might as well upgrade it. You will notice the front end, I mean, I have TRD front and rear sway bars too that also tightened up the truck, but this, when I did this, immediately I noticed the front end became even tighter. Now, how I describe it to people is, before with the Bilstein 5100s, when I would go into like a dip, crack in the road, or a big bump, it'd be like, you know, you feel the absorption on the bottom, and then the rebound coming up would kind of feel loose. It just wouldn't feel like as controlled. With these, when you go over the bump or whatever, on the rebound, it's super controlled, and it just makes the whole car feel so much more stable. So now when I'm going like 50, 60 over, maybe even 70 over like a super bumpy part of the road or whatever, it's just so controlled and well dampened on the rebound. And the one key too when you install these is you don't torque the big bolt until the whole weight of the truck is loaded up on the UCA, so that way you get the UCA in the correct position. So really simple. Each of these sides took like an hour. Pretty straightforward. Literally one bolt. You just got to remove these little caps. There's a couple of, you know, wires and hoses you have to move through. Then you take, you know, the ball joint, disconnect it, and you got this bolt here. Swap it out, and then you drop the truck on, and then just torque both these. I couldn't get a torque wrench. It says 173